1984 Dodge Ramcharger, believed to be a 318 V8 carbureted engine, and well, I believe it's on its last leg. Its owners drove it over here, but it feels really weak, as well as it sounds terrible. It got some knocks, a couple of ticks, and if you try to rev it too hard, you just get this terrible metal on metal grind, like as if it's just not getting enough oil flow. So what we're going to do today on this video for this truck is just do a basic compression check using our compression check gauge. It's really easy. Unplug the coil wire on your distributor, remove a spark plug, place this in, crank it a few times, look at it, oh my god, hit this button to release the pressure, switch and move on to the next cylinder. So let's see what we do. So now here we are looking at the motor, and most situations people get these old trucks and are like, what kind of motor do I got? Well, any of these things, if you got a 360, you probably it's going to be an older model, and it'll be four-wheel drive for the most part. I'm not sure how many of these came with 360s. Most of them are 318s, and an easy way to tell if it's a 318 is you want to look at the harmonic balancer way down in there, and if it's symmetrical all the way around and has no weight, extra shape casted into it for a weight, then basically that's a sure sign that it's a 318. And also, if you look, let's see what we can see here. It's gonna be right there where my finger is. I know it's gonna be really hard. I can try to zoom in afterwards, but if you look right here on the block, just underneath the driver's side head, there's your casting number right there. See if we can zoom in on it. The light's bad, but your casting number will be right here on the front of the block on the driver's side underneath the head, and that's how also an easy way for you to tell if it's a 318. Alright, so let me figure out how to get this old camera set up and we can get started here. Well, first thing we're going to do is find the dipstick. We're going to check this oil, because it didn't sound like it had oil in it to me, and if it does have oil, it's very low oil. It's not clattering, but it makes some nasty noises when you rev on it. Pardon me, camera. Well, it's got oil, but as you can see, that is dark. That looks like a midnight sky right there. Look at this. Look at that. It is super thin. Doesn't smell like gas. But man, look, it just disappears when you rub it around in your hand. We might have found our ticking problem. We might have to change the oil in this thing. I mean, might have to. We definitely have to change the oil in this thing. But I just went ahead and re-dipped it. It's full, but good lord, this might as well be water. But like I said, I don't want to spend any money on it yet until we know it's at least got decent compression. It's all mismatched and weak as hell. There's no point in even doing anything to it. So we're going to go ahead and pull the first spark plug so we know what size to use on the compression gauge. The spark plug for this 318 is a what you call it, a blah 13/16. Sorry about that brain fart. I just saw something else that somebody did that is just absolutely terrible. I can't even fathom. 1 second. Let me show you what I just discovered that some moron did. Right here is your exhaust manifold bolt right here. They usually on these old blocks get real hot and they're brittle and they tend to break off in the head. Well, they did, and this person here has seemed to have used almost what feels like, I don't want to say mortar, but it does. It feels like concrete mortar, and it even looks like concrete mortar. It is concrete. Oh my god, somebody has stuffed concrete. I can break it off with my finger. Somebody stuffed concrete in these holes so that it wouldn't tick and make any noises after they broke the bolts off. I need to go see the other side. Okay, I see bolts here. All the bolts on this side are intact. Thank God. I have seen some pretty dumb stuff before, but concrete officially takes the cake. So now that we've established that someone has used concrete to concrete the manifold in place, or to keep it quiet, or to fix a leak, I don't know what they were thinking. Concrete? What the hell? Concrete. I'm still dumbfounded. There's concrete. It looks like it's rich. Definitely not burning normal. Somebody love to use their anti-seize. Dang. Alright, let's go figure out what size this is. So on your compression gauge, you'll have two different sizes that you can use. As you can see, this one's already set on the correct size to match the spark plug width. And if you were to take this adapter off here, the threads that are behind this are a larger size, preferably maybe for a glow plug or some sort. I'm not really sure. I never have to use anything more than this piece right here. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going to go ahead and take the gauge off the hose to make it easier for me to thread it. And we're going to thread it into the hole as if it is the spark plug. Come on, buddy. Where's the angle? Dang. Maybe I don't have the right size. Let's just fast forward through this. So after a little bit of a struggle, I got it threaded. Now you don't have to really go any more than hand tight with this. Usually does the job. There we go. Now what I want to do is pull my wire from my coil. It's going to be right here. We'll stick that up there. Now we won't start. Get the gauge hooked up. Put juice to this bad mother. Now I realize I forgot the keys inside, so I'll be right back. Alright, now I got my keys. So compression check is the gauge is in. Alright, we're going to push this button to make sure all the pressure is released. You just want to let the motor turn over 3 times, then you come check the pressure. And you should get anything from 85 to 120 or better. Alright, so I only got about, golly, 95 pounds that time. Let's do this again. Released it. And once again, I got about 95 pounds, and that's for the second try. I'm gonna release it and do it one more time. $90 pounds. So it looks like that cylinder's not going to do any better than 90 to 95 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other check real quick off camera, and then I'll just get back to you guys and tell you what the results were, and then we can see what the next step is for this engine or not. So compression check over with, and the results are as follow. Cylinders 1357 are 95 pounds, 110 pounds, 120 pounds, and 120 pounds. Definitely down on power for sure, especially when you see the passenger side. 2, 4, 6, and 8 is 120, 140, 130, and 135 on the passenger side. So I'm gonna guess that, really be honestly, they're supposed to be somewhere in between 140 and 150 psi per cylinder on average. So it looks like we're anywhere from 30 to 60 pounds down on compression on any given cylinder, especially on the driver's side cylinders. That is pretty sad. So I've got to go talk to the owner and see if what they want to do about this. We might be doing an engine swap. So that's it today on the first installment here of whatever the hell this is. I just wanted to start doing project videos. I've seen a lot of other people doing project videos. So I hope that if you're people who are looking to do a compression check, or even know what they need a compression check for, can get what they need from this video. And it's always important to do a compression check before you do anything, before you spend any money. And the reason why you want to do a compression check before you spend any money, because just to do a tune-up and change the oil and get all the fluids right, it is real easy to spend $100 to $150 on a vehicle that might have bad compression and the motor's not even worth it at that point. You should make a decision to either do an engine swap with either a new crate motor or a used motor with less miles on it, that the compression is okay. That is also acceptable, because all you're going to do here is waste your money trying to make this thing go fast, or at least work properly, and it's just going to upset you and break your heart. So that's it for this video. You guys have fun.